नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं चित्रता सान्याल और आप देख रहे हैं मैं भी भारत। मेरे साथ आज एक कुकी युवा नेता मौजूद हैं, मांग खोंगसाई, जो कुकी स्टूडेंट्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के होम सेक्रेटरी हैं। मांग खोंगसाई, स्वागत है आपका मैं भी भारत में।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
मां, ये बताइए, जो हालात इस वक्त मणिपुर में हैं, कुकी और मैतेई के बीच में इतनी हिंसा बढ़ चुकी है, थोड़ा बहुत कम भी हुआ है पर पूरी तरह से रुकी नहीं है या थमी नहीं है हिंसा। इसके पीछे आप क्या क्या वजह देखते हैं कि आज भी मैतेई हो या कुकी हो, दोनों यूथ में अभी भी बहुत ज़्यादा एक दूसरे के खिलाफ गुस्सा है?
देखिए, सबसे पहले मैं ये बताना चाह रहा था कि चाहूँगा कि जब ये हादसा हुआ था, पहले क्या होता था कि एक तरह से वैली और हिल यानी तो मेइतेइस और कुकीज़ के बीच में हो रहा था। लेकिन जब आपने ये क्वेश्चन मेरे को जब आपने पूछा था, मैं भी थोड़ा सा मतलब कन्फ्यूज सा हो गया था, क्योंकि क्या हुआ था कि हम कल परसों तक तो हम यही सोच के आया था कि ये दो कम्युनिटी के बीच में प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है। लेकिन अब जब आप यही मतलब यहाँ पे हो, आपको तो न्यूज़ में भी हम देखा होगा कि वैली में आपस में किसे कौन लड़ रहा है, उसको तो खुद वो उसको भी मुझे समझ में नहीं पा रहा था। और वाकई हुआ क्या था कि कल परसों भी वहाँ मतलब बहुत दिनों से अटैक तो जाहिर रहा। एक तरफ से कुकी और मेइतेई के बीच में ये लड़ाई या नहीं तो कुछ क्राइसिस चल रहा है, ऊपर से मतलब अंदर वैली के अंदर में भी बहुत सारे कुछ हुआ है। कोई ना कोई किसी का घर जलाया, और दूसरा कम्युनिटी भी नहीं है, वो भी दे आर ऑफ द सेम कम्युनिटी। सो आई फील sorry for what is happening, but at this juncture, if you ask me कि the whole situation is a bit calm down, a bit calmer than any other days, yes, to some extent it is, but that part of why it is calmer, is it because of the problem within the Imphal Valley that create the whole situation a bit calmer? So that is my question to you back, because you've been in media, you have all the access. So, but in that case, that is my takes on the current situation.
इम्फाल आने के बाद हम बार बार ये सुन रहे हैं कि आप लोगों की सॉलिडारिटी मार्च हुई और उसमें लोग हथियार लेके देखे गए और वहीं से हिंसा जो है आप लोगों ने शुरुआत की। क्या ये सच है?
Okay, this is a story which I've been telling zillions of times to all the media house, but unfortunately they didn't come on that part. But I hope that you being the voice of Adivasi, तो मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप इस part को भी it will displayed. On 3rd March, when the Solidarity March was organized, if you talk about Chachanpur, the Solidarity March start from that is Lamka, the heart of the city, to DC office, that is mini secretariat. So, and then that rally was concluded around about 1 or 1:30 p.m. And then even the organizing body have come up with their press notes thanking them, thanking those participants there, and everything was done. When the whole participant went back to their own respective places, on their way, where it started, that is, by there was some miscreant from the valley-based people who started burning, just to provoke the tribal people. They burned the gate. The gate, in fact, the gate is not something to be burned, and even no matter how many oil they pour, petrol they pour in, it won't burn down. But because it is just a mortar and then an iron, it was just a sign of provoking to provoke. And the place that the incident, that gate, and the actual rally where it ends, DC office, I think it will be approximately 5 kilometers. So you can't blame, you can't accuse those many people who participate in that rally start the incident. So only when those participants, when they went back home peacefully, they find like they encounter such kind of stuff there. So when they inform, by the time internet was there, we were still in civilization. Internet, everything was there. So that information was spreading out like a wildfire. So there is a reinforcement coming from both the side. So I felt that this needs to be highlighted, and then I don't blame that incident, the provocation, the mode of provocation was not done out of all the Meitei community coming in, making their own decision. Chalo theek hai, ye karte karke. That will never happen because of just crazy, stupid people out there, lunatic people, couple of people. उन्होंने कुछ कर लिया, and the whole people suffer today. And then, on that instance, very instance, if the government was strong enough, if the government was in a proper shape, I think that they could have contained the whole situation by that evening. Why do they enjoy those things happening there? Where are the armies? Where are the police? And where are the, for that matter, where are the government? An incident, a petty incident that could be sorted out in 5 minutes, they let it happen. It is so unfortunate. So that is my take on how it started, and then how I felt the present government should be more, had they been more prompted, and then had they been more prepared, then this incident would never happen in the first place. That is my take on how the incident broke up.
हर वक्त जो राज्य सरकार है मणिपुर की बार बार ये बात कह रही है कि जो टेररिस्ट है, जो कुकी टेररिस्ट है, वो लोग जो है आम जनता को आर्म्स, हथियार ये सब दे रही है.
देखिए, मैं एक चीज़ आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि सबसे पहले जब ये घटना हुआ है, सबसे नैरेटिव जो है क्या हुआ था, एक तो हिंदू और क्रिश्चियन में सबसे पहले रिलीजियस में आया, उसके बाद वो नैरेटिव को चेंज करके मिलिटेंट्स में आ गया. कोई वैली बेस एक्यूज़ कर रहा है कि सू ग्रुप ये है वो है करके, इन्वॉल्वमेंट की वजह से ये हुआ है, और वो इतना देर तक नहीं चल पाया. फिर नया नैरेटिव आया, वो नार्को, अभी तो नार्को ही चल रहा है ना. तो मैं एक चीज़ पूछना चाहता हूँ, चलो फॉर द सेक ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग, if at all Sioux group are involved, if at all Sioux group are involved, and if the chief minister clearly, confidently stated that more than 30 people Sioux group were killed, then bring out that information. तो because a person, मुझे इतना पता है कि Sioux group, whosoever are engaged in Sioux suspension of operation, इनके पास तो सारे detailed information है. Let them cross check it. Now tell me, how do he verify that Sioux group were involved? Now the more we talk about this, they must have realized it. Then they changed the narrative into Narco. So if at all Narco was the problem at first place, so 3rd May से पहले, how the chief minister confidently, with joy and with victorious expression, रोज़ तो उसने कहा था कि 100 हेक्टर 2000 हेक्टर अब ने क्लियर कर दिया, ये कर दिया, वो कर दिया. तो कहाँ है वो? Why don't the media add up those numbers and see that मणिपुर इतना बड़ा तो नहीं है एक तो, and moreover the whole hill, जैसे everyone stated कि 90% of the topography, the land is occupied by the tribal, but this 90%, not the whole place is cultivable, है ना? So what I'm when you ask me this question, I'll answer you with another question again. Ki why don't the media go back and check the claim that the state government made, saying कि they have wiped up all the poppy cultivations, agricultural land in each day. अगर वो add up कर लो, तब आपको पता चलेगा कि कितना है. तो if they finished cleaning up the whole stuff, तो narco कहाँ आएगा? How can you blame someone for narco terrorists? उनके पास कुछ है ही नहीं, कुछ बचा ही नहीं, तो how will you claim it? तो ये है, this is the whole episode. And then and everyone, every media, the first question raised is on 3rd May. The incident happened with 3rd May. The 3rd May, the Solidarity March. Why was it happen? It was just because the whole tribal, the Kukis and the Nagas, the student bodies, when they join together under the umbrella of Atsum, they are trying to sow their resentment in a very democratic way. तो वहाँ से शुरू हुआ ना, तो let's focus on that. What was the issue? ये वो तो उस दिन solidarity march तो ST की वजह से है, तो let's concentrate on ST ना, तो खत्म कर देते हैं. तो why do you try to change the narrative? And why do you just focus on Kuki?
तो ये जो ST की जो स्टेटस देने वाली बात हुई मैतेई कम्युनिटी को, इससे कुकी को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? अगर मैतेई को ST स्टेटस मिल जाए, आप लोगों को तो ST स्टेटस है, अगर मैतेई को मिल जाए तो कुकी को क्या प्रॉब्लम?
इसमें कुकी का प्रॉब्लम और ना प्रॉब्लम की वो क्वेश्चन नहीं है, लेकिन हमें in particular, so this is what I'm saying, you should not push the Kuki in one corner. The rally was happening all around the district, the hill district, चाहे नागा area ho या Kuki area, it was happening everywhere. Now, why do you focus on Chuchandpur? मैं ये कह रहा हूँ. So now, if you ask me कि why do you have a problem with they having this ST category? So if that is the case, bring back, start talking, consult those the Nagas and Kukis. Why do they have a problem? But one thing for sure, why do these things happen is because if you talk about, I'll speak exclusively for Kuki. In Kuki area, in Kuki dominated area, you will find lots of land that belongs to the Meitei people. Today we are at Chuchandpur. How many places do they occupy? Do they have any problem? When they don't have a problem. So, I mean, they have an access to the hill too. But that should be in a proper way. They are following the rules and regulation. They could not just put up here in Chuchandpur that has to go through some DCs and they have their own procedure. And they did it. They acquired the land and they established business. There is no problem in it. Now, go back to any of this Naga borders area. Do you find any Meitei area over there? So why do you target Kuki? What bad have we done? Rather than that, in order to mold, in order to beautify this place, what kind of efforts do we put it? You go ahead, look at the top-ranking police officers in Manipur. They are all Kukis. Go back to the secretariat. All the top-ranking officers, they are Kukis. We are the one who is literally building these places. And now, these many people who are trying to beautify this place, this state, you are branding as sometime narco, you are branding sometime as refugee, and you are, what is left?
Yeah, exactly. जब आपने इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स की बात की, ये बार बार कहा जा रहा है कि कुकी एक्चुअली मणिपुर में बिलोंग नहीं करते हैं, वो बाहर से आए हैं, वो बर्मा से आए हैं, वो इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स हैं और उनको मणिपुर के बाहर भेज देना चाहिए.
See, let them do whatever they want to do. But they have to be a process, right? So they must have accused her, they must have come up with this issue, maybe because of what is happening in Burma. Now, the best example will be Mizoram. What Mizoram did, they are taking all those refugees into the account, and they set up in refugee centers, and then they have all the details. Once the places that they belong is fit to go back, they will send back. That's it. So that is what the Mizoram government did. Why can't the same be done here? वो करना चाहिए था ना. अगर had they been doing this, why would there be any problem? तो वाकई in Burma, it is not the Kuki alone who's put up there. Meitei का भी तो है. Everyone is there. So So each time, in Burma there is Naga, in Burma there is Meitei, and in Burma there is Kuki as well. Everyone is there, but why do you keep pushing us? Why do you keep concentrating not in any other people than us? You should stop targeting us, because the more you do it, you will get harm.
तो अभी जो हालात है मैतेई और कुकी के बीच में इतना ज़्यादा डिफरेंस हो गया है, इतना गैप हो गया है कि क्या आपको लगता है कि ये दोनों कम्युनिटी एक दूसरे के साथ फिर से एक साथ रह पाएंगे?
नहीं, रह पाना नहीं रह पाना, there will be totally different thing. But at least Manipur as a majority Meitei community in Manipur, first of all, it's so embarrassing to have a refugee came in Imphal, the heart of the city. Absolutely. Now, from Imphal to Chachanpur, it's like more than 60 kilometers. Over here, we may have a problem. Why don't the majority people, they can play a big brother role and put up, accommodate all those people, telling them all the Kuki community, stating that, "Arey bhai, aap log shanti se raho, we will walk out karke." That way, what happened in that? We will be proceeding toward the peace and understanding. अभी आप वहाँ से आप सब Kuki, everyone आप हटाओगे तो कैसे होगा? Now, it's not that we are leaving. They are uprooting us, they are burning our stuff, they are literally pushing away.
तो एक चीज़ बताइए, इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है? क्या आप सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव पार्ट चाह रहे हैं, क्या चाह रहे हैं?
See, everyone says कि we demand for separate administration, but I will say it with all my heart that it's not about us demanding what we want. We are asking the central government when we are pushed away from the mainland Manipur, that is the heart of the city, how do we govern? What is left for us? That should be that should be a solution decided by the state, the central government. Since we already lose hope and everyone see it that we, although we are the citizens of India and the citizens of the state out here, we don't feel secure even in the heart of the city where there is all the infrastructure, the police force, and then right in front of the CM bungalow there is lot many houses that burn. When those many houses were not safe, that is 20 meters away from the bungalow and 20 meters away from the police headquarters. So what do you expect us to feel about this situation and way forward?
थैंक यू सो मच, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका.